I'm Mr. Compton. I'm Charles Powell, also known as Sonny. Here's your place. I'll walk you through. It's kind of a mess because we got all our tools all around, but me and Roberto just got here after picking up the tile and a few of the materials I ordered from Home Depot online last night. So, anyway, start from the front. Here's the landscaping. Not very much, but it's anyway, the stairs. Go ahead, honey.
Thank you. People will be seeing like
and this is the side of the house. This is a piece of wood. Maybe there's something under here. Oh, this is where the garbage cans get parked. It's a busy street, as you can hear. This is the underlayment, 1/4 inch by 4 by 8. 4 of those sheets exactly does the front room there. I'll trim an inch off here and there. And this is a little roof of the garage. There's Roberto. You might remember Roberto. He says you were the lecturer at his first workshop in New York. That's where he was. Okay, and there's your address, mailbox. Oh, there's mail. And anyway, you get the idea. I'll try and do this really gently. There's my tools. That's going to be the office, so I left the carpet in there so people could have nice warm feet when they're sitting at their desk. And then here's the bathroom. This entry room, by the way, is 8 by 16. Bedroom, kitchen, front door. I'll do close-ups of stuff. Here's the bathroom. Kind of missing a leg right there. So we'll do something about that. That needs to be reset. It's kind of, if you look at it this way, you can tell it's kind of hanging. I mean, it's not hanging actually, but it did go down. It is hanging. There's the shower. And we're going to put some shelving up here. Right now it doesn't look too heavy duty, so when we're done we'll have a nice strip across there, you know, like a regular cabinet, since I'm buying doors for the kitchen too. And these we'll just leave, we'll just paint them out and we'll fill all the cracks and stuff, make it look nice. And there's a remnant of something on the ceiling there. Anyway, and then we'll probably leave that light, might just paint it where it's got a little stuff. We'll do detail out stuff like that. And there's a window. I already took this one off because it was broken, that window covering. And these window coverings are okay. That shelf is very solid, so I might just leave that. But of course we'll be filling all the holes in the walls and smoothing them over. And the hooks in the ceiling, might leave those. Paint them out. And yeah, so to give you an idea, the condition of the windows. See, it works pretty well. This one here has a lock. It actually does lock. Look, can you see that? This one does lock. Okay. But anyway, we're going to make them so they all lock well. And this one, as you see, has a little latch here. I don't know if the light's good enough, but it has, push it down. Open the barrel bolt, because when they don't have weights, obviously there's nothing to hold them open. Oh, this one, the weights work. So I guess they just put that lock in because the top lock wouldn't turn all the way and lock securely. But this one has a very good screen. As you can see, these need some work. That's just dirt mostly. So what we'll do, this one operates very easily. So we won't have to do much on this except sand, scrape and sand, old paint, so that the new job so it will look very nice. You know, scrape off all this and fill it and paint it where it's needed. Anyway, it's all the other windows are just more of the same. These are the two, along with the bathroom, these are kind of the two medium ones. And then there's 2, 4, 5 big ones in here. They're about 5 feet by 2 feet, 3 feet, 30 inches, something like that. And this one here was another big one. It's probably about 3 feet. Anyway, about 5 feet also, and 4 feet. And since we're in the kitchen, let's see if I can get some light in here. As you can see, when you open the blinds, there's a lot of light. And I took pictures of all this, but this is much better. You can see the cabinet. There's a glass bowl up there. That's all that is. And these. So I'm not exactly sure what I'll do. We don't want to go buying cabinets when you have cabinets. But if somehow these are called European hinges, European cabinets because they don't have a face frame visible between the doors. And these here are different sort of cabinets. As you can see, I'm going to bring it back up. This is a very big cabinet. This ceiling is, you know, I can usually reach an 8-foot ceiling. So this one's 9 foot. The ceiling is 9 foot. And anyway, so you get the idea of what the work we have to do, or you know what's needed, roughly. I mean, you know what I told you in the bid, or what I mentioned in the second estimate. So that's what we'll be doing, and I'll come up with, you know, the main thing is that it look right and balanced, and all the doors are the same in here. This cabinet, as you can see, scrapes there, and then these doors hit these doors when they're open. You can't close that one. Anyway, and this doesn't open. It's not a door, so that, you know, and there is space out there. But anyway, we'll resolve all that. And this cabinet, this sink gets cut off because 33 inches comes to about here. I mean 36 inches where that'll give it room. So what I'm thinking of doing, I guess it was about here, it'll be a couple extra inches. But if I take off the counter right at the window here, at this where this tile ends, and maybe I'll even put some bullnose on there down the side and along the end like this, we may be lucky and be able to get all this. And cut off the cabinet and then relay out. You know, maybe this would be an open shelf, and anyway, it'll look very nice when we're done. And here's the stove. We're going to put a cabinet and a hood above, and then it's going to go into that duct. It's like a 7-inch duct right there. It's got a fan right there, but we won't need that. I'll take that out. And here's the light switch. We haven't resolved the electricity yet, but I'm going to go up front here. Maybe I'll get lucky. I had knocked on the door 2 days ago, and nobody answered, so I'll try again. There's a couple of little hooks in the ceiling. So this window here, this one might be the worst one. I don't know if you can see that, but generally there's, you can see the window doesn't close all the way. So what we essentially have to do, some of them are painted shut, is work on them, and you know, we'll do our best to get the paint off the glass, and you know, paint the parts that are exposed on the back of the part that doesn't open and stuff like that, so that it looks nice. And this will stay. This is where the fridge will plug in. And there's a plug back here, even though this stove doesn't need electricity. Yes, it does. Okay, this plugs in. Must be a light here. Maybe there's a light inside here. Anyway, you get the idea. What else we're gonna tell you? Oh, these floors. You can see they look dirty, but all in all, I think a good cleaning, because there's no tiles coming up. And no edges, you know, and they're all very tight and nothing's loose. Same in the bathroom. I'm just working on this, cutting this off right at the door. So the threshold, the tile will go right to the edge of that tile, these vinyl tiles now. I'll put a tile in, and then we'll put a threshold over it, and then we'll cut this door so it clears the threshold if necessary. I think actually this is the old threshold. We'll get a new one, but if it's this flat, we won't even need to cut. Well, the tiles are 3/8, but actually the tile. Anyway, it'll look nice. We'll cut the door if we have to. Shower. Just got a valve, you know, obviously that doesn't look real professional, but that's something you don't really need to do. And I'm thinking, if we could hang a glass door on here, it'd be nice, but that would be pricey. But anyway, once we get these shelves in here, this works fine. You know, this is not the Ritz-Carlton, or whatever you call it. But actually, I plan on making it very, very nice. You know, very well, all detailed everywhere. So there's no, you know, nothing that detracts from a nice, you know, like make it look new in here. So what else? Yeah. I guess that's about it. Oh, and in here, this is what I was proposing for electrical in this little office here space, which is a closet. We have a lot of opening, which I don't think they're going to need, because let me show you one thing. In the bedroom, they got this huge closet. I mean, it's big, and the storage, and the doors work and everything. So once we paint this out, I think it'll be very presentable. Yeah, and So since they have enough closet space there, this will make an excellent office. It's about 4.5 feet square. And we're going to put some outlets right on the wall here, like one there, and then they can plug their stuff right in, and then maybe have a hole in the, if we have it, well, anyway, we'll get a little piece of furniture, a desk, and put in there maybe. And then I'll just take these boards out and paint it out really nice. We're going to get a white ceiling, a pure white ceiling, and then Swiss coffee walls. That's my thought. You let me know if you have some idea that you want as far as the paint color. And then the trim, probably repaint that white. That's kind of the similar. This is a little darker than Swiss coffee. That's pretty beige. But anyway, that was my idea. That's what we're thinking anyway. And what else? Yeah, so I'll give you another video tomorrow or sometime soon. Alright? Oh, and I'll anything we finish today, maybe I'll take a video before we leave and show you what's going on, because we're going to be working on the floor, getting it ready for tile, and working on the windows, making sure they all work and lock and stuff like that. Have a great day. Thanks again for the work. Really appreciate it. It's fun working here. Take care. Bye-bye.